All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we have a Toronto Raptors video. I am very, very excited to make this. We're going to talk about the Raptors' secret weapon. It is Yuta Watanabe. If you guys enjoy this video, man, be sure to hit that like button, hit that sub button. YouTube's super slow right now with basketball, so honestly, guys, any subscription, it helps out a ton. If we could try and aim for just 100 likes on today's video, that would honestly mean the world for me. I have some really good news coming, hopefully here in the next couple of days, which should give me access to highlights all the time, so you're not watching summer league highlights or just, kind of random clips put in together. So really good news coming soon, so be sure to hit that sub button if you're new here. Let's talk about Yuta, man, because Yuta, man. If you guys have been following me for a while, I live here in Chicago, and what's so funny, man, is every time I say that, like, you guys love commenting, like, just because you live in Chicago doesn't mean you can't be a Raptors fan. Raptors fans, man, y'all are honestly great, dude. I literally love you guys. You guys treat me like your own, so thank you guys so much. But anyways, what I'm trying to get at here is, from a non-Raptor fan, Yuta is a player I honestly, to just be frank with you guys, I had no idea who this player was for most of last season. I mean, obviously, because I cover the NBA, I watch NBA games and I do all that kind of stuff. I do know who Yuta Watanabe is now. However, prior to this season, I honestly had no idea who he was. I mean, I honestly didn't even know if he was on the Raptors. I just did not know who he was in it. Honestly, if you really break it down, it makes sense. Yuta spent 4 years, actually, at George Washington University, where he actually won the NIT tournament as a starter in his rookie year, which to me it's extremely impressive. I know it's the NIT, still Division I basketball, and it's still a tournament that you are winning. So, to me, that's just like a good sign, and the reason I view it as that is it's just good experience. Like, I look at a guy like Jae'Sean Tate on the Houston Rockets. He played 4 years at Ohio State, 2 years overseas, comes onto the Houston Rockets for his rookie year, and was ready to go. That's kind of how I view Yuta. So, spent 4 years there, and then he went to Memphis and was kind of on their G League team, played about 33 games in his first 2 seasons in Memphis. And his first rookie year, he averaged about 11.5 minutes per game. His shooting was horrible. He shot 29%, shot an even worse 13% from deep. When you're getting 11 minutes per game, I mean, he only averaged 2.5 points. There wasn't anything statistically there. I wasn't familiar with what was going on with Memphis in 2018, 2019, but if you're asking me, I was honestly, just based off his statistics, I am shocked that he remained on the Memphis Grizzlies, because he came back for his sophomore campaign, played in only 18 games, averaged double less than he did, however the hell you would say that in proper grammar. He only averaged 5.8 minutes per game in his sophomore campaign. However, he shot much better. He shot like 38%, 37.5% from deep, if I recall, and about 44% from the field. Last year, Toronto, he comes onto this training camp team. He gets an Exhibit 10 deal, and it's like, who is this guy? He beats out players like O'Shea Brissett and Alize Johnson, and immediately in their 3 preseason games, he passes the eye test, he checks all the boxes, and that gave him a 2-way contract. And so last year, just statistically, there wasn't much. I'm trying to find the clips of him dropping 21 against Orlando so you guys can watch that. I'm sorry if it is a slideshow. Like I said, this should be solved by the weekend, to be quite honest with you. It really is that good of news. So If I made this video 1 week from now, you'd have fresh Yuta clips, or not fresh because there's not basketball being played right now, but you get what I'm saying. So last year with Toronto, he played in 50 games, actually started in 4, averaged just under 15 minutes per game, but his shooting it was just so much better. 44% from the field. He shot an incredible 40% from deep. In fact, post All-Star break, he was getting closer and closer and closer to shooting 50% just post All-Star break, and that's really when he kind of got a run. What really sucked with Yuta is, he impressed Nick Nurse in the preseason, and then he gets an ankle injury. And it kind of just goes to show you, like, how badly the Raptors dealt with injuries last season. But, I mean, he was getting consistently double-digit minutes, gets an ankle injury. He was only out for a week or two, but he just fell behind in the rotation. And you can ask him, or maybe you can't, but he would tell you, he said he lost a lot of confidence in that time period when he just wasn't getting many minutes. He wasn't shooting the ball well. His confidence just plummeted. And he did mention that was something he needs to work on in the future, to just have that high confidence at all times, no matter what your playing time looks like. Comes back for the second half of the season, actually picks up a couple of starts, but mainly he's getting double digits every single night. He's back in the rotation, and he's just performing at a high level. I have a crazy statistic for you guys here. I think this was from Raptors Republic. The Raptors had a rebounding percentage of 50 with Watanabe on the court last season, which was the best impact of any Raptor with over 300 minutes played in the season. That would put the Raptors as a team at 14th in the NBA, which would tie them actually with the Phoenix Suns, who made the NBA Finals. Meanwhile, the Raptors' rebound percentage with Yuta off the court was 47.3, which may not seem like a big jump, but that's good for dead last. Like, just completely last in the league. And what's interesting, and Raptors Republic pointed this out, is that of those top 14% rebounding teams, 12 of them made the postseason. 8 of them advanced to the second round. So it's really evident how important rebounding is, and that's a huge issue right now, a huge concern for a lot of Raptors fans, just considering both of their centers are about 6'8" with Khem Birch and Precious Achiuwa. But you get a guy like Yuta in there. Yuta needs to make the roster. I mean, I honestly, I don't think anyone should worry. I'm, relatively confident Yuta should get a contract. If for some reason the Raptors were to get stingy here because his NBA contract it's not really official until the season opener. So if they were for some reason stingy, if this was like the old Houston Rockets or the old Chicago Bulls, I'd be like, honestly, it might be a coin flip. But, you've got a great GM, you've got a great president. They know exactly what they're doing, and they've got money in the bank, and it's not like Yuta's going to be, it's not like you're coughing up an arm and a leg for Yuta right now. I mean, he just hasn't proven himself in the league. So how can Yuta improve next season? First off, he's that energy guy. He's kind of like that Draymond Green, but of the Toronto Raptors. If he can continue shooting the 3 ball at a high level, and he can just continue playing defense at a high level, a lot of people know him for getting posterized by Anthony Edwards, but if he can just continue playing at a high level, he should get minutes. What's really going to come in here is, can he play offense at a high level? Because if he can, then he's going to see good minutes, and you're going to see you're going to get a better picture of what his ceiling is going to be. However, as of right now, that was the biggest issue last season. That's why Nick Nurse gave him a couple of DNPs, was just lack of offensive aggression. But, it was his 3rd season in the league. However, he just has never in his entire NBA career gotten consistent minutes. And at 26 years old right now, I would have to say I'm sure he's about to turn 27 here, like really shortly, October 13th. I would say Yuta is poised for a bench breakout season. Like, I really think he is going to come out next season and just be a force to be reckoned with. So He's going to make the roster. I don't have any concern there. I don't have any worry there. But I just thought I'd make this video because, you know, the more I research the Raptors, the more I watch the Raptors, and I see guys like Yuta, it's like, it just goes to show you, like, hey, the Raptors actually know what they're doing. They got this absolute steal. He's already got 3 years of experience in the NBA. Like, he is ready to break out this next season. So hit that like button. If we could get to 100 likes on today's video, like I said, man, we are down bad right now in the tail end of the offseason. So any love is really appreciated. I got all my socials down below in the link too. But that's it for today, man. Hit the like button, hit that sub button. Let me know what you think about Yuta Watanabe. Peace.